last time you and I talked about Lori Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
And shortly after our interview, I did an interview with Boosie where what he said ended up going viral. Did you actually see the interview with Boosie?
No, I didn't.
I think we need to stop giving the woman the power, you know, with situations like this. You know, girls keep saying it's goals, but we got to start, this is not goals, you know what I'm saying? We got to start giving the bachelors, the men who running through a beautiful woman like this the credit, who not housing her, running through her. Because most, you know, like Boo, and last time I went to Diddy House, him and Boo was together, you know, like they dogs. So we got to start, you know, I know Laura, beautiful woman, but we got to stop giving the glory to the woman. What about the bachelors? What about these, you know, who she not tied to none of them? You know, what about the futures, the Trey Songz, who been in through these hoes, you know, really bad bitches and vibe? You got to start giving them the credit instead of Lori.
I mean, basically what Boosie said was, and he kind of clarified it afterwards when it started to go viral, was, look, if you have a daughter and you're okay with her having sex with 6 or 7 guys, all from the same industry, within, you know, a 2-year time frame, well, then I got nothing to say to you.
Yep.
For him, who's got daughters, he doesn't look at that as an accomplishment.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
And everyone got on it.
Yes.
Now,
and I agree with him on that. See, I wouldn't let my daughters do those shit like that. I'm being honest. See, I'm a certain type of man in my home. From my oldest to my youngest, the discipline and the respect is so phenomenal that I know that my character as a man, the way I move, I take care of my business, I treat my children the way they're supposed to be treated. If they wouldn't even allow themselves to even think that bullshit around daddy. I'm telling you that. My kids know I wouldn't have that shit. So it's not to say that her family isn't doing the right thing, but it all goes back to who raised you. No matter how you slice it, it goes down to who raised you. And it's easy, it's a double standard. It's okay to agree with that if you don't know who her parents are, and I'm not associated. So I agree that's how she should live a life. But when you are in a famous family, how you conduct yourself is very, very important. How you go through here is very important. And I take pride in being a great dad, a great person. Now that my children are young, when I was young, I used to do crazy shit because it was just me. But having children and certain family members, you want people to respect you. So if Lori's hearing this, I'm saying, look, babe, I love what you're doing, but you got to slow it down a little bit because even though your parents are not saying nothing to you, you are embarrassing your parents to people who love their children and people who respect their children.